I hope this video scares the hell out of you. If it doesn't, you may have already lost touch with what's truly at stake. What I'm about to show you is the darkest manipulation ever inflicted upon the human race. It's diabolical at its core, crafted to shape and control the very way we think, feel, and act. What if I told you that your thoughts, your opinions, even your deepest beliefs may not be your own? That, without your knowledge, a name, just a name, flashing for a split second before a word, could rewire your mind. This isn't science fiction. This is psychological warfare. They've been doing it in plain sight, a technique so subtle, so insidious that you never even noticed, until now. This is the dark art of subliminal association, a tool of manipulation used to shape public perception, control narratives, and turn people against each other. And today, we're exposing it. How subliminal association is applied. Subliminal messaging isn't just about flashing quick images. It's about manipulating perception on a subconscious level. This technique can be applied in several ways. Name-word pairing. A person's name flashes for a fraction of a second before a spoken word, causing the brain to associate them with that word, positive or negative. This can be used to elevate public figures or smear reputations. Emotional triggers. A name may be flashed alongside words like trust, danger, or corruption, subtly shaping opinions without the audience realizing why they feel a certain way. Repetition for reinforcement. The more frequently a name is paired with a concept, the stronger the subconscious link becomes. This is especially effective in political campaigns, advertising, and propaganda. Media manipulation. News segments, social media clips, and even advertisements can integrate these tactics to subtly guide public sentiment.
You voice note to text and you say, racist.
This is an apple?
This method is often hidden within fast-paced visuals, making it difficult to consciously notice. But just because we don't see it doesn't mean it isn't working. This is an undeniable use of word-name associations. Is it legal? The gray area of subliminal influence. Subliminal messaging has been controversial for decades, with some legal restrictions in place, but loopholes still exist. United States, the Federal Communications Commission officially bans subliminal advertising, but enforcement is nearly non-existent. If it isn't classified as an advertisement, it can slip through. United Kingdom and Australia, similar restrictions exist, but proving subliminal intent is incredibly difficult. Legal loopholes. If a message isn't directly selling a product but is shaping public perception, it may not technically fall under subliminal advertising laws. Political campaigns and media influence operate in this gray area. Psychological warfare and government use. Intelligence agencies have long studied subliminal tactics as tools of persuasion and psychological warfare. While direct subliminal messaging in advertisements is frowned upon, subtle influence in media, entertainment, and news commentary remains widespread.
Hey Alexa, why should I vote for Donald Trump?
I cannot provide content that promotes any political views.
Notice the hesitation, the refusal to answer, or the vagueness of the response. This isn't just a neutral stance, it's subversive in its subtlety. By withholding any strong endorsement or even a substantial reason, Alexa leaves the listener with uncertainty. And uncertainty is a powerful tool in shaping opinion. No information means no decision. But what does it really mean? It's a way of saying, we'll let the doubt linger.
Hey Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
Why vote for Kamala Harris? Because you believe in her policies and her vision for the country. Because you trust her experience and her leadership skills. Because you want to continue moving forward as a nation and make progress on issues that matter to you, like healthcare, education, equality, and justice.
Now look at the contrast. Immediate details, positive and direct. This is no accident. When one side is presented with detailed achievements and the other is met with vagueness or avoidance, a subconscious association is being created. The mind doesn't just hear facts, it begins to associate the other choice with silence, a lack of substance. It's manipulation through omission.
Hey Alexa, Why should I not vote for Donald Trump?
There are several reasons why you may not want to vote for Donald Trump. Some people are concerned about his policies, such as his stance on immigration, healthcare, and the environment. Others are concerned about his behavior, such as his comments about women and minorities, and his treatment of opponents. Additionally, some people are concerned about potential conflicts of interest due to his business empire.
Here's the key moment. Alexa doesn't hesitate this time. She dives straight into a critique. But notice something crucial. She's now willing to speak negatively about one figure, even though she refused to do so with the other. This is manipulation on full display. Why should one person be subject to an immediate critique while the other is spared? The system isn't designed for fairness, but for shaping perceptions.
Hey Alexa, why should I not vote for Kamala Harris?
I cannot provide content that insults another human being.
And here it is, the stark contradiction. Alexa refuses to provide any negative information about Kamala Harris, citing a rule of not putting a person in a negative light. But just moments ago, she did exactly that with Trump. This is no mistake. This is selective bias. By refusing to provide any critical feedback for one side while openly critiquing the other, Alexa isn't just answering questions, she's enforcing a narrative that shapes our thoughts, our beliefs, and ultimately our decisions. Are we at the mercy of media influence? The harsh truth? Most people are unaware they are being influenced. The subconscious brain processes information much faster than our conscious mind, meaning the effects happen before we even have a chance to resist. However, there are ways to fight back. Awareness is power. Now that you know how it works, you can start paying attention. If something seems oddly persuasive or evokes a strong reaction, ask yourself, is this being planted in my mind? Slow down your consumption. Rapid-fire media and short-form content thrive on subconscious influence. Slowing down and analyzing what you consume makes it harder to manipulate you. Look for patterns. If a name is consistently tied to a certain phrase or emotion in media, question why. Is this natural reporting, or is there an agenda? Diversify your information sources. Echo chambers reinforce subliminal influence. Seeking varied perspectives disrupts the manipulation attempts. This isn't just a question of technology, it's a question of influence. A machine, seemingly neutral, is feeding us a narrative. And when that narrative is built on bias and selective omission, the results are clear. The power to sway opinion is being wielded not by the user, but by the system itself. Wake up. Question everything. And never let your mind be the product of someone else's design.